Hey folks, Eric here. In my last video, I taught you how to create an A-team talent pipeline, how to attract and acquire and retain great talent systematically and intentionally. All right. Now I'm going to teach you how to take that talent pipeline and turn it into what I call a team factory. So how do you take a highly effective team that you may have had in the early stages of your company and replicate that at any scale with the same level of effectiveness and productivity? So, the problem that we deal with is in the early stages of our company, we're very close to maybe one or two teams, and we're able to monitor and tweak and tune those teams for effectiveness and efficiency and productivity. But then as our company grows and scales, we get further away from things, right? And things start to mutate. They start to shift and drift away from, what worked at an early stage. And this is actually what ends up killing a lot of companies during the growth and the scaling stages, is having new teams spin up that, don't fit the values, don't fit the culture, aren't trained properly, don't have the right skill mix, don't have the right roles on the team, etc. Okay, so how do you systematically scale up effective teams? And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do today. So I have one slide to share with you. So in order to create this team factory, and you can think about it like in a biological sense, right? How do you take a cell, a perfect cell, and replicate it infinitely with the fewest number of mutations, right? Or if you're a software engineer, this is the factory design pattern. How do you take something that works really well at a small scale and replicate it at large? Well, the first thing you need a sustainable budget. First thing you have to understand is how much you need to grow and how long you can sustain that growth, right? So you can set those growth targets. Then you need your robust talent pipeline and recruiting process, which I went over in detail in my last video. So assuming you've set that up, right? You've got your values, you've got your skills, you got your screening questions, you got your recruiters, your A-team out there, sourcing and screening people to bring back to you. So you've got this great pool of available talent, okay? You're able to screen them, bring them on board. Now you need robust and predictable onboarding and training. So everybody who comes into your company, they need to be trained consistently in what your company does, what your products do, who your customers are, the value that you bring to the market, who your competitors are, right? The tools and the technology you use, the code base, whatever their role is. High level, highly specialized onboarding and training to get them up to speed and productive as consistently and quickly as possible. All right. You need to develop leadership within your organization. So you are no longer the only person that's leading and managing these teams. You have to systematically develop leadership in your organization. So if you think about your organization's like a pyramid that's growing up out of the ground with you at the top, right? And all of the responsibilities that you have need to cascade downhill as your organization grows, right? And leadership is the key to that. You need repeatable processes. So you need to create an inventory of all your processes, training and videos and documentation, run books, manuals that go along with all of your processes, and make sure that everybody that steps into a role is trained consistently on those processes. You need standards and best practices for the work itself, right? Coding, but then also product management or design or all those other things. Create those systems for getting work done, okay? You need to be able to monitor and manage performance and morale, right? And effectiveness within the team. So you need team scorecards and satisfaction surveys and metrics so that you can monitor kind of from a distance how all of these new teams are performing and whether some are underperforming and if you need to lean in and support them, okay? Or give them something else that they need that they're not getting. You need a tight connection from the highest level mission and vision through the strategy down to the individual team's goals and OKRs. And again, that needs to be something that is systematic. It's just the fabric of the way your company works. That anytime you spin up a new team, there's automatically a charter and objectives and a roadmap and goals that all align up to the top. On top of that, from a technical side, right, if this is a tech company, you need a strong agile development mindset and methodology. right? Get these teams autonomous, right? Self-organizing, self-managing, give them the tools and the support that they need to get the work done, and then have them start iterating and sprinting and delivering value as quickly as possible. These teams need to be autonomous, but also interoperable with one another, right? Not interdependent, that they're stuck waiting on each other for things, right? But that they interoperate well with one another. And then you need, from a technical side, scalable architecture, DevOps automation, cloud infrastructure, operations and tools. So all the technical stuff to support a product that scales, and again, teams that can scale and can leverage economies of scale through the various tools and frameworks and whatnot that they use. So put all of this together, right? You pour money into the equation, which obviously should be coming from, from your growth. And then you're able to create that talent pipeline and create this team factory. Now, obviously, this is going to require a lot of organization, developing of frameworks, developing of processes, and so on. And I have all this stuff in my back pocket. So if you'd like to have an assessment with me, anyone who connects with me, I'll offer a free 60-minute assessment of your organization, of your talent pipeline, and of your processes and tools, et cetera, for building and scaling your teams, helping you deal with the incredible talent crisis that we're in today. So please connect with me and let me know if I can help. All right. Have a wonderful day.